withdrawn Philadelphia boy who communicates with spirits seeks the help of a disheartened child psychologist. Today's film is a mystery thriller from 1999 titled The Sixth Sense. The movie begins in Philadelphia, where renowned child psychologist Malcolm Crowe and his wife Anna are drinking wine in their home to celebrate the mayor's recognition of Malcolm's work. Anna reads out the plaque that celebrates her husband's talent before the couple playfully heads to their bedroom to make love. However, Anna notices that the window is broken, and they think someone has entered the room. A young man stands half naked in the suite bathroom, looking distressed. Malcolm initially thinks he is a drug addict looking for a fix, but the man indicates that he was an old patient of Malcolm's named Vincent Gray. He accuses Malcolm of failing to treat him, and that he doesn't want to be scared anymore. Malcolm finally realizes who the man was, a child he had treated for mood disorders and hallucinations following his parents' divorce. When Malcolm tries to calm the man down and offer him help, the man instead shoots Malcolm in the stomach before taking his own life. The next fall, Malcolm is sitting on a bench observing a young boy named Cole Sear. He reads Cole's patient file while the boy walks down the street. Malcolm follows him, who ends up entering a church nearby. Inside, Cole is playing with his toy soldiers when Malcolm approaches him and introduces himself. Before settling in front of Cole, Malcolm mentions that they had an appointment today that he skipped. Fortunately, Malcolm is good with kids and is able to calm Cole down, but as they begin to bond, he notices that the boy's arm is covered with nasty scratches. Cole's strange wounds and paranoid behavior remind Malcolm of Vincent, the child he was unable to help. Haunted by his failure, the good doctor feels obligated to save Cole and make amends for his mistakes in the past. After Malcolm confirms that they will meet again, Cole leaves the building and snatches a little statue from the church on his way out. Malcolm comes home late that night and finds Anna already sleeping. He heads to the basement and dusts off his Latin dictionary to translate the phrase Cole said, which means, "Out of the depths, I cry to you, O Lord." One morning, Cole's mother, Lynn, is getting ready for work and preparing Cole for school. After she leaves the room for a moment, all the drawers and shelves open. Seeing his mother freaked out, Cole insists that it was his fault because he was looking for the Pop-Tarts. Cole then leaves with his friend Tommy, who truly despises him and is pretending to be polite for appearance only. After school, Cole comes home to Malcolm sitting in the living room with Lynn. She approaches Cole and asks about his day before preparing dinner. Meanwhile, Malcolm tries to talk to Cole, but he's not in the mood to talk. So Malcolm plays a game where he guesses what's on Cole's mind. Each time he's right, Cole should step towards the chair until he sits down. If he's wrong, Cole can step backward until he leaves the room. Malcolm begins by guessing that Cole doesn't think Malcolm can help him because he's seen Lynn go to a therapist after the divorce and it didn't help her. Cole steps forward, and once more after Malcolm guesses that Lynn told her secrets to the therapist and Cole has secrets that he doesn't want to tell Malcolm. When Malcolm guesses wrong about Cole's watch and about being a good student at school, Cole takes 2 steps back and tells a story of how he got in trouble for drawing a man being stabbed during art class. Now Cole only draws normal happy things to avoid upsetting the adults again. Before leaving, Cole says that Malcolm is nice but he can't help him. That night, Malcolm is late for his anniversary date with Anna, at the restaurant where he proposed to her. He says that he's too engrossed in Cole's case because it reminds him of Vincent's case, and he feels the need to redeem himself by helping Cole. Anna seems upset and won't even acknowledge Malcolm's presence, paying for the bill and saying happy anniversary before storming out. On the way from school one day, Cole and Malcolm talk about his deal with Tommy. Cole doesn't tell his mother about the problems he's having because he's afraid she'll think he's a freak like everyone else. When Malcolm hears this, he says that Cole is not a freak and that he doesn't believe what other people say about him. At Cole's house, they continue with their session until Malcolm asks Cole to think about what he wants to get out of his therapy sessions. Cole asks if it could be something that he doesn't want to happen, which is to not be scared anymore. Meanwhile, Lynn is doing house chores when she notices that in every single picture of Cole, there is a strange light next to him. Malcolm is working at home when he hears Anna answer the door. She appears to be talking with a coworker who invites her to join them on a trip, which she declines. Malcolm peeks out the basement window waiting for the guy to leave. Later, when Malcolm comes home and sees that Anna is showering, he discovers her prescription of antidepressant pills in the bathroom cabinet. In school, Cole is asked about the history of the school building at school, and he responds that they used to hang people there. His teacher tells him he's mistaken since the building used to be a legal courthouse full of attorneys, but Cole insists that the lawyers were the ones who were hanging people. Cole hates how his teachers and classmates look at him. He starts calling the teacher Stuttering Stanley, saying that he used to talk funny when he went to school here. The teacher then makes Cole stop shouting by calling him a freak. Malcolm pays a visit to Cole at school following the event, but Cole refuses to talk. So he shows him a silly magic trick with a penny, which Cole later shows to his classmate during a birthday party. There, Cole begins to feel compelled to go upstairs. He takes the stairs and sees a mysterious room where he hears someone begging to be let out. Meanwhile, Tommy and the birthday boy see Cole and decide to bully him by locking him in the mysterious room. Cole screams for help, which is heard by Lynn, who is also attending the party. She frantically tries to open the door, but it seems to be locked. After Cole's screams died down, the door is suddenly unlocked and Lynn carries her son out of the room. She takes Cole to the hospital, but the doctor says that there is nothing wrong with him physically. Malcolm is also there, listening to the doctor telling Lynn that the marks on Cole indicate that she is abusing him. Later, Malcolm comes to Cole's room. He tries telling Cole a bedtime story to soothe the boy, but Cole says that the story sucks and tells Malcolm to tell a story about why he's sad instead. After some hesitation, Malcolm tells Cole about the incident with Vincent and how he wants to help Cole because of how similar he is to Vincent, even if it's worsening his relationship with Anna. The story made Malcolm earn Cole's trust, and he wants to tell Malcolm about his secret. He says that he can see dead people all the time, everywhere, but they walk around as if they don't know they're already dead. Malcolm then leaves after promising that he won't tell Cole's secret to anyone else. After his visit, Malcolm thinks that Cole has visual hallucinations and schizophrenia. Later, Lynn brings Cole home and puts him to bed, where she sees the scars on his back that had ripped his shirt, and calls the birthday boy's mom to tell her boy to leave Cole alone. At midnight, Cole wakes up to go to the toilet, but the temperature suddenly drops. He sees the shadow of someone walking towards the kitchen. When he goes there to investigate, he sees an angry woman with many cuts on her wrists and runs back to his room. He hides under the fort that he made, full of stolen religious statues in hopes of warding him from the ghosts. One day, Malcolm watches a school play that Cole stars in. They walk through the school hallways afterward, where Cole sees 3 people hanging. Seeing Cole standing still in fear, Malcolm stops to ask if he's seeing something. Cole tells him that the ghosts are causing the temperature to drop when they're angry, and begs Malcolm to make them leave. However, after Malcolm sees Anna being affectionate with his co-worker, he decides to stop working on Cole's case and transfer him to another doctor. Cole tells Malcolm to not give up and fail him, as he thinks Malcolm is the only one who can help him. Cole also urges Malcolm to believe that he can see ghosts because Malcolm won't be able to help him if he doesn't believe him. So, in search of the truth, Malcolm digs through the old recordings of his sessions with Vincent. He listens to a part when Vincent was left alone in the room, and when Malcolm turns the volume way up, he can actually listen to the ghosts talking. Malcolm now believes that both Vincent and Cole were telling the truth about being able to see ghosts. He returns to the church to meet Cole, now a believer. He asks Cole what he thinks the ghosts want when they talk to him and suggests that they might be asking for help. Malcolm proposes that Cole should listen to what the ghosts want, to help them and make them leave. That night, Cole feels another temperature drop and prepares to hide in his fort. However, he sees a ghost of a girl who's vomiting. He runs out of the fort but then steals his nerve to face her again. The girl's name is Kyra, and Cole finally tries to listen to what she wants him to do. The next day, Cole and Malcolm come to a funeral which turns out to be Kyra's, who had been sick for more than 2 years before dying. He goes upstairs to her room, and sees her again under her bed, shoving a wooden box toward Cole. He brings the box downstairs and gives it to Kyra's dad, saying that she wants to give it to him. Kyra's father opens the box, which reveals a single recording tape. He watches it on the TV, surrounded by the other guests. The tape shows Kyra's mother bringing her some food, but it turns out that she had been putting some cleaning liquid into her food, slowly poisoning her own daughter. This revelation causes Kyra's father to confront his wife. Outside, Cole tells Kyra's little sister that she wanted Cole's help to prevent the same horrible fate from falling upon her sister. After the funeral, Cole seems more comfortable talking to a ghost in the school's theater who is helping him prepare for his role in the school play. He also seems more confident in general, as he proudly plays the leading role of King Arthur. Malcolm, who is watching the play, cheers for Cole's performance and congratulates him afterward. They realize that they won't be seeing each other anymore as Cole has solved his problem. It saddens them a bit, so they pretend they're going to meet again tomorrow. Before they part ways, Cole tells Malcolm that he should talk to his wife in her sleep if he wants her to listen to him, though she won't even know it. On the way home from the play, Cole and Lynn are stuck in traffic due to an accident in front of them. Cole abruptly informs Lynn that he is ready to reveal his secret to her, claiming that there was an accident ahead and that a woman died in the wreck. She asks him how he knows about it, and Cole tells her the woman is standing outside his window. He says that the spirits talk to him and ask for his help when he sees them. This freaks Lynn out, but when Cole informs her that Grandma says hi, things become even creepier. Cole goes on to say that his deceased grandmother used to visit him occasionally and starts revealing information that only Lynn and her mother are aware of. Cole tells her about the time when Lynn was young and got into a fight with her mother and thought that she didn't show up to her dance recital, but she actually did. She hid in the back so she didn't see her. He also gives Lynn the answer to the question that she had asked her mother when she visited her grave, which is, every day. Lynn explains to Cole that she was asking whether she makes her proud. Malcolm arrives home to find his wife dozing off in front of the TV. He follows Cole's advice and speaks to Anna after she has fallen asleep while watching videos of their wedding day. Anna responds while still dozing off, "Why did you leave me?" Out of Anna's hand, a wedding ring clatters to the floor. Malcolm suddenly realizes his wedding band is gone when he notices that Anna is still wearing her ring. He thought he had it on, but his wife had it the whole time. In a panic, Malcolm recalls Cole telling him that he sees dead people who are unaware that they are dead. Now that he knows the truth, he sees that Vincent's bullet left a big bloody stain on his shirt. As he starts to freak out, the room gets colder, and Anna's breath starts to fog up. Now it makes more sense as to why Anna gave him the cold shoulder. Malcolm hasn't been able to move on to the other side because of two big things: letting Vincent down and making his wife feel like his work was more important than her. He sits next to his sleeping wife and tells her that she was never second in his life and that he loves her. Anna gets the message even though she's passed out, which gives Malcolm the peace and courage he needs to finally move on. The movie ends with Malcolm saying goodbye to his wife. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more videos.